Breaking right now, new information just in from Israeli defense officials. They confirm 15 soldiers have been killed in Gaza since the start of ground operations. Trey Yingst is live in southern Israel with the latest. Trey.
Yeah, Brett, good morning. We continue to get very difficult news from inside Gaza. We just heard some gunfire a few moments ago. The Israelis are engaged in intense battles with Hamas militants. And we are learning more from the defense minister, Yoav Gallant, a man I met with yesterday, about what the Israelis are doing as they look to destroy Hamas leadership. Gallant telling Fox News that the IDF has created a special operation room to hunt down anyone who was involved in the October 7th massacre that started this conflict that erupted 26 days ago. We do have that new video of IDF forces operating in the strip behind me. They've been engaged in gun battles. And also, according to the military, a number of soldiers were hit with RPGs and anti-tank guided missiles. That is resulting in many casualties for the Israelis. They say at least 15 soldiers were killed yesterday. As they continue to push deeper into the Gaza Strip, we understand the Israelis are using that critical air support to help the infantry troops that are operating inside Gaza. Yesterday, the Jabalia refugee camp was the focus of the operations. The Israelis say they killed a top Hamas commander named Ibrahim Biari. And Biari was the head of the Jabalia battalion, a man responsible for the October 7th massacre in part, and also responsible for the attacks on Israeli forces currently inside the Strip. But the Israelis are getting a lot of questions today about the number of civilian casualties associated with those strikes, and we do expect that number to rise as well. One piece of positive news, though, amid this tragic story, the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt opened today, and injured Palestinians were able to cross in ambulances. They'll be taken to Egyptian hospitals where they can receive further medical care. We also understand, as part of this deal that was negotiated by Qatar and Egypt, that hundreds of foreign nationals will be able to make their way out of Gaza to safety. Brett?
You know, Trey, we've seen Iranian proxy forces attacking or trying to attack U.S. forces in the region. 28 attacks in the past couple of weeks. But what we haven't talked about a lot is the Iranian proxies like the Houthis in Yemen firing on Israel, but Israel stopping those attacks, one even yesterday.
Yeah, Brett, absolutely. The Iranian-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen fired a ballistic missile at Israel yesterday, forcing the country to use their secondary missile defense system, the Arrow system. Now, they say it was a successful interception. Also, cruise missiles were launched toward Israel, and this has basically caused the Israelis to now shift to another front. They are moving warships to the Red Sea, so they're able to use American intelligence and U.S. warships, get the information, and shoot down any sort of threats that would come from Yemen. But it really gives you a sense of the Iranian proxies across the region. You have Hamas and Islamic Jihad inside Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthis in Yemen, Iranian-backed Iraqi Shia militias in Iraq, militias in Syria, and then the Iranian regime that continues to threaten the Jewish state. So the conflict is on the brink of unraveling. While the Israelis focus on the battle behind me, they do have to keep their eyes on all of these other fronts that are developing.
All right, Trey Yingst, stay safe, live in southern Israel. Trey, thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.